What? Batman.
No, action news. No, real action news. No, action news team. Oh yeah. No. Oh, we're on. Okay. Today, I'm Benjamin Harris with your local news. 2 Tuesdays ago, a heavy downpour did considerable damage to some of the city streets. Here, a worker surveys the damage on Lagnewb Avenue. Environment Canada reported 89 millimeters of rain in a 6-hour period, 93 millimeters over 24 hours, besting a record set in 1912. A First Nation man who flew into a drunken rage at a party in a remote northern Ontario community last winter was sentenced Tuesday in provincial court. Russell, 26, pleaded guilty to 2 accounts of assault and 1 account of carrying a weapon, a knife, for December 9th incident in Quebec. He was credited for having already served 106 days in pre-trial custody, the equivalent of nearly a 7-month jail sentence, with the standard 2-for-1 credit applied. The court heard that an intoxicated Russell came to the residence where several people were having a drinking party and quickly became agitated and angry. He punched and kicked a woman at the residence, then got into an altercation with a male resident which involved a knife. The Crown conceded that it may have been the other man who had the knife originally, but Russell managed to get a hold of it and was waving around, threatening the occupants. Russell will be returned to pre-trial custody, where he will await his jail sentence. Last week, 37 students of Beaver Secondary School were suspended for watching a fight that had occurred just outside of the school. No one knows of the students that were suspended. However, the reason why they were suspended, someone had been filming this physical brawl on their video phone. Therefore, don't bring cell phones to school. It's bad.
Hello, I'm Eric Donald, and this is Real Action Sports. In the world of swimming, Rosalind Filion of Laval, Quebec, and Megan Benefido of Montreal won the bronze medal in women's 10-meter synchro event on Saturday at the 4th stop on the FINA Grand Prix Diamond Circuit in Moscow. Wang Hao and Kang Li of China took the gold with 365.82 points, with Naomi Badke and Tania Cagnato of Italy second at 308.96, and Filion and Benefido third at 295.05. In women's 10-meter individual tower final, Hao took the gold at 429.2. Her compatriot Lao Lishi was second at 368.6, and Tatiana Peruni of Russia was third at 329. Benefido, 18, took 4th spot at 311.05, her best ever senior level international result in the event. She was the World Junior bronze medalist last year. Brett Lacatos of Dorval, Quebec, broke 3 Canadian records and earned 3 medals, including a gold on Thursday, to highlight Canadian performances at the World Series stop on the wheelchair racing circuit. Lacatos clocked 15.14 for the victory in the 100 meter in the T53 disability category for paraplegics. He was second in the 200 with 26.9, and second in the 400 with 50.4. All 3 times were Canadian records, his time in the 400 eclipsing a 14-year-old mark. Also in the men's T53, Eric Gauthier of Saint Jerome, Quebec, was 4th in the 200, 5th in the 100, and 11th in the 400. In women's T53, Alana Duff of Saskatoon, a National Development Team member, broke 2 national marks. She was second in the 100 with 18.04 seconds, third in the 200 with 32.94 seconds, and 6th in the 400 with 1 minute and 2. Her 100 and 400 times were Canadian records. Deanna Roy of Sherbrooke, Quebec, was a double winner in the T54 category for paraplegics, taking the 400 in the season best, 56.78 seconds, and the 5,000 in 3 minutes, 31 seconds, .83. She was also third in the 1500. And now for some news that actually matters. I'm sure everyone's seen the Stanley Cup game between the Ottawa Senators and the Anaheim Ducks. Much to Canada's disapproval, Ottawa lost the game 2-6. The Ducks started off the game on a very positive note, scoring 2 goals while leaving the Senators at 0. The Senators actually managed to score 3 goals in the second period, although one of the goals was on their own net. The puck got caught in the goalie's skates and then drifted into the Senators' net, which ended up leaving the score 2-2. The Ducks scored 2 more goals to make it 4-2. The Senators were beat right there. By the end of the third period it was 6-2, and the Ducks had just won the Stanley Cup. And that is it for Real Action Sports.
Hey man, I picked up this set of love beads for $10. It was a pretty penny, but you know what? I think they're worth it.
No way, man. I don't think they're gonna work. I think you got ripped off.
No man. Come on. I'll show you. They do work. Hey man, you know what? Stand over here. Here comes Kendra. Go.
Hey Ben.
Hey Kendra.
Holy crap, they do work. I love you, love beads.
Hi there. Have your feet ever been cold in the winter? Now with Rachel's new line of very comfortable socks, you get pumpkin heads, off-color socks, and white. Isn't that right, Rachel? You know what's more refreshing than sitting on your deck on a hot summer's day? It's a bottle of nice Coca-Cola. Refreshing. It makes you feel healthy and fully alert and fully awake. So buy yours today. You can buy them at the cafeteria or at random pop machines around town. So grab yours today. Hi Jeremy, what are you playing today?
Nintendo DS.
Sweet. It comes with very sleek dual screens and a little pointer stick that you touch right there. Isn't that nice? Oh yeah. Also, it is very thin and compact. You can bring it on the bus, play it during your mother's wedding, and in court during your divorce hearing.